Hi everyone, welcome to today's video, and today I'm showing you 5 things you need when painting with watercolors and how to use them. Okay, so first thing first, we have our watercolor paper, which is taped down with some masking tape to prevent warping a little bit, and then we have our watercolors. So I'm not using a palette because I like using the watercolor tubes, which just have more pigment in them. But you guys could also use palettes, like with 24 colors. My tubes have I don't know how many, I think probably 50 or something. I don't know. But you guys can also use palette like these, or like the ones that have like the brushes that have the water in them already, like these. So I just chose the tube ones because I wanted more pigment in the painting I'm doing today. But you guys can obviously just go ahead and use these palettes instead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought this palette off of Amazon and it's like pretty good, so I would recommend it. Okay, so we also have our paper towels, water, and brushes. So for the brushes, I have 3 types. I have my smaller one, which is to mix it, my larger one, which is to actually put the water. You're going to see why. And then the other one is obviously to spread out the watercolors. Okay, so before applying my watercolors, I like to add a thin layer of water across my paper. The reason I do this is because when I'm using my watercolors, I just like it to blend smoother, so that's why I do this. Yeah, so you're just going to make a really thin layer of water on top of that paper. And when you know it's done is when you just like a nice little gloss over the paper. Make sure there's no puddles. I applied a little bit too much water, as you can see, because my paper is kind of warping a little bit, but I have a trick after it starts warping, so it's fine. Just keep going. So now I'm just grabbing some of my darker paint, and I'm starting from the top to the bottom, and I'm just going from there and just blending it out. And as you go to the bottom, it just starts turning lighter. And if you have too much paint on your brush, then just take off the excess paint with the paper towel you have. And I forgot to mention that you can also use a cloth instead of a paper towel, but I just prefer a paper towel because it's just I just have it at home, so I just might as well get that. Yeah, but now I'm just going in with a darker color and just keep filling it in. As you can see, my paper is kind of warping a little bit. I don't like that, but naturally what I do, I just grab something heavy and just put it on top after I'm done, and it naturally just flattens out the paper. So now I'm going with the orange at the bottom, and I'm doing the same thing, but now I'm going upwards, so I'm just starting darker at the bottom and then going up with it. And yeah, I'm just blending that color in, making a little ombre. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep adding more darker to the top and just going up with it. Because I just want it darker. I still don't have it as dark as I want it, but yeah, now I'm starting to blend it in with the pink a little bit. I'm gonna grab a lighter pink and then just go in with that because I want the pink to be more dominant than the orange. So now I'm just gonna make sure that the light pink and the dark pink are well blended. Just going up and forward, up and down with the light pink and the dark pink. So now I'm going in with the darker pink at the top, even darker than the original, so just to give it more color as it's coming down, because like I already said before, I want the pink to kind of overshadow the orange a little bit. So yeah, now I'm just gonna keep working with the pink until I'm just totally comfortable with how it turned out. Obviously you guys do not have to go this dark. I just went this dark because I kind of just wanted it to be darker, but you guys could obviously leave it a lot lighter than this. Now I'm going in with the orange, and I'm making the orange a little bit darker because I just felt like it was a little too light. So yeah, I'm starting with the bottom and working my way up, making sure that the orange is dark enough for me, how I want it. Yeah, so I'm just going to start blending it nice and softly. When you're blending it, I just like to blend it in nice and softly. I got some pink to blend it in with the orange, because again, the pink is more dominant, so you're always going to blend the pink to the orange. And then you're going to go back up a little bit. So I'm just fixing up some little spots, and I think I'm satisfied with how it came out. I'm just going to let it dry now, and then I'm going to just add a little design to it. Okay, so I lightly went and added these little electrical pulse thing. I don't really know how you call them. But anyways, yeah, I just added it really lightly because when erasing, you can accidentally erase some of the watercolor off. So I just made sure that I got a light pencil, just went over it lightly. Okay guys, I finished outlining it. I think it turned out really nice. I loved how it turned out. I hope you guys did too. So guys, now I'm just cleaning my brushes off. So just make sure you do that with the paper towel or cloth. It's super important. You do not want to let your brushes dry off with paint. So with that guys, this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to learn different type of art styles, go check out these videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll continue this